A serious game that addresses problems of health and well-being must start with a problem that needs to be solved through an innovative application of gaming principles and mechanics. In the Serious Games for Health and Well-Being episode, I gave you an assignment to pick a specific area of focus among 5 different categories of health and well-being, and then to narrow it down to a specific problem within that category. Now I will show you how to identify the problem you need to solve in that specific area. For example, let's assume that you chose fitness as the category and you decided to further narrow your focus on obesity. You would next use the innovation cycle to help you become much more specific with regards to the root cause of the problem that your innovative new serious game must address. We first focus on failure. Identify specific failures in people's lives that are leading to a lack of fitness and increased obesity. Sedentary lifestyle, poor diet, poor sleep habits. While these are all accurate and general descriptions, I want you to be more specific and to quantify these failures. For example, the quantified evidence of sedentary lifestyle are the following: 8+ hours of office work each day, walking less than 2,000 steps a day, not experiencing at least 30 minutes of vigorous exercise each day. For poor diet, we can list the following quantified failures: eating over 2,800 calories a day, only eating 1 serving of fruits and vegetables a day, only drinking 16 ounces of water a day, and 24 ounces of soda. For poor sleep habits, we could list the following: going to bed after 12 a.m., getting only 6 hours of sleep, using electronic devices late at night in bed. All these specific failures lead to pain points in people's lives as well as in society overall. In the U.S., we have 1/3 of people who are now obese, 1/3 who are overweight, and only 1/3 at normal weight. This increases healthcare costs for the average person by about $6,000 per year for obese people versus people of normal weight. This also means that these people spend 10 times more days in hospitals than people at healthy weight. We then must understand what the ideal should be for people if they were to use our innovative new serious game to address this problem. By comparing the current failures and pain to the ideal, we then generate the tensions necessary to drive us forward. For example, for each of the failures and pains, we could have the following ideal state that would be the objective of our solution to solve this problem through a serious game. You now have a good understanding of our problem, its measurable elements, and the impact of the pain it causes, as well as the tension you are trying to create that will power your innovation efforts. Let me give you a second example. Several years ago, I had students work on a problem for MetLife's automobile business. The problem they were trying to solve was how to decrease the $250 million of annual losses MetLife experienced from distracted driving. As the students began to explore this problem using the innovation cycle, they found that most distracted driving accidents and losses were associated with smartphone use primarily by teenagers. Therefore, they began to discover how an innovative serious game could change the behavior of teens and their parents in using smartphones and thereby saving lives. Using the innovation cycle, the students identified the following failures and pain points, and they also identified the ideal state if they could develop an effective serious game to address the problem. Thanks for watching. Please look at the video description for links to exercises and other resources.